Hi there, this is Life Prepper here, and I'm going to show you some of the things that I've made in my past videos and why they were said. And one of them, the first one I want to show, with the concern of the Epstein-Barr virus and other things. This here is that the plantain that I harvest out of my yard, and I soaked in alcohol. So I filter some of this out. I'm going to show you how dark and rich this is from the plantain. This here is an antibacterial. Like I say, I soaked this here in alcohol. So this will go in one of my jugs that I've emptied out. This here's one of my SHTF body cleaners that I use. And I learned through mistake on that. Do not put baking soda in it with the vinegar. It'll take time, but I found out that I can't mix it with it. It just don't do well in this. It did explode some. After it settled down, it was great, but it took some time to settle down. So next time, I don't dare put a baking soda in my SHTF solution. And when you make your SHTF, you don't necessarily have to put the vinegar in it. The vinegar is a natural cleaning. It does help. It's antibacterial and stuff. So, but I did put that in and alcohol and some hair conditioner in it, and then I also put some antibacterial dishwashing liquid in it, and I put, I prepared some plantain plant up and stuff, some herb plants, some different herbs I also put into it to kind of help with the cleaning. So, like this here is a plantain. With the next SHTF batch I make, I will add some of this. I have some plantain that's dry for the winter, and that's something, right now while you can still do it. Depends on what area you're living in. Grab a few of your plantain plants. They're real sturdy. They're tough. Matter of fact, if you want to, you can fix it up. They'll get through the winter months. If you fix an area where snow doesn't get to it, you can put some clear plastic over it. It kind of create like a miniature greenhouse deal, and you can actually have plantain to harvest during the winter months if you need it. So like I say, this here is my wound cleaner that I showed you. This is my plantain. It will go in that bottle. I can add some more alcohol in that. This here, you can see here, this here how it is formed, it's shaped. This here is my tincture that I made with the alcohol, with my homemade brew. So let me get something here to pour in. Right here this jar will be good enough. I just want to basically show you and filter it out just a little bit here. Okay. I just poured a little bit of it out. You can see the overall coloration in it from the other herbs that's fermented in it and everything. Boy, that's stout. It's got a bit of a bitter taste to it, but I can really taste the alcohol in it too. And I can taste all the herbs in it. So, I can sit here and take some little eyedropper bottles. I've got some clear plastic ones I've bought for the purpose of carrying around with me. So none of the breakable stuff. So this in here, I would have to make sure I filter it a little more because there's still a lot of stuff still in it. I would have to do a double filter. And actually, I'll probably go ahead and filter it now and then be ready to go because I can taste these herbs and that's in it. I can taste it ferment. And I don't know how to explain it. It's just, if you've ever drank whiskey or moonshine or whatever, and you get that feeling and it goes up through your nostrils and then everything, well, that's basically kind of how that's doing it. That's opening this here up. I can feel it. I can feel it going down in him. I can feel it working. So, but I want to let it soak for a little longer. Okay, now, and you remember I showed you about do's and don'ts on making cheese, and it's all a question of learning it and preparing it right and soaking it in salt water, and preparing it. Now, this here is those two cheeses I showed you that had the sweet radish and stuff in it. I diced them up, and I boiled my eggs into them, and I added rest of it with sweet radish. I added some more sweet radish into this. And then I added lemon juice into this and added more curry powder, and I added some pepper into it. So there's no mayonnaise in this. There's no mustard in this except for the sweet radish and the lemon juice and stuff. So this is what I made from that cheese and my eggs. So this here I'm taking to work tomorrow because I'm always encouraging people to try different things, to try things. And that's something I want you to do. I want you to try it. So like I said, I'm very excited about this with the virus and everything that people's concerned about right now. With this here antibacteria here, with this alcohol thing, this here's great to clean cuts and sores with. That's a must. When you make your SHTF body cleaner for this winter, when the weather gets cold and maybe your pipes freeze or whatever, or you're just working a area right now, and make your SHTF body cleaner there. Customize it to your taste. You can see how dark that is. And I say I'm going to finish graining that out. Again, like I said, I use the clay fire pots that I made, and they create heat. That saves me money. I use the solar lights to stick up in my window, and right now it's not been a lot of sun, so that's fine. I have put some backup supplies up for food. So the thing is, when I show you stuff or in plants, I have herbs and stuff that's dried, and now I'm sitting there like, man, why didn't I harvest more of them? But for myself, that's plenty. But then again, I'm thinking, man, I didn't harvest enough. But you know what? You got to think outside the box. So the money you will save, and then with the winter months coming along and everything, I'll be showing you more how to do stuff, because eventually I want to make my own soaps. I want to make more of my own stuff, and it is going to take time on that. So think outside the box. This Pantene wound cleaner now, I believe I added some purslane into this one here. That there is, like I say, a wild plant that grows. Actually, you can buy them in the garden centers if you want to. That there is full of vitamins and omega-3s and all that stuff. I think I also added it into that. That's something you would want to do to make this. You want also nutrition onto it. And then this here. So, I want y'all to keep joining me and keep thinking outside the box. Let's share ideas. I'm always learning something else. I get excited every time I learn something new, or I reteach myself something that I forgot about as a child. So you know what? I want all you fine folks to be safe, be happy. Bless all you fine folks.